Okay guys, so this is step 2. So we're going to be looking at headers and footers in this video. So this is place in the header, automated page numbers left aligned, the file size in kilobytes center aligned, your name etc. right aligned, and place in the footer, so that should be a separate line there, but place in the footer here, it says today's date left aligned, today's date with time center aligned, automated file name, and path right aligned. Okay, cool. So when you're working with the header and footer, you're most of the time going to be using automated fields. So we're going to be using something called quick parts most of the time, except for times when you have to type out your information, such as your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, so if we go to the other document that we've been working on, to insert a header, all you do is you go to Insert at the top, click on Header, always choose the blank 3 columns. You're going to see the 3 text boxes now in this header. There's a left aligned one, a center aligned one, and a right aligned one. Now we just read carefully. So automated page number left aligned. So in the left box is going to be the automated page number. Okay, so we're not going to type it in ourselves. We're going to get the computer to do it. So we've got to go to Quick Parts, Field, and we're going to go to Page. So Page, automated page number would be Page, and you just say OK. So it says there's 1 over here, so if you look on the next page, there'll be 2, 3, etc. So it's working. Okay, so the file size in kilobytes center aligned is the next one. So file size in kilobytes, center aligned. Okay, so center aligned in the center box. So once again, Quick Parts, Field, go look for file size. And in kilobytes, so we're going to tick this box. You can tick megabytes if needed, or if they don't say anything about what unit you're using, you can just leave this unticked. But they say kilobytes here, so we're going to tick that. I'm going to say OK, so 29 kilobytes. So that is that one done. Then your name, center number, etc. right aligned. Okay, so basically right aligned in the right box. So you'd have your name, maybe comma, center number, comma, candidate number. Okay, so that would be the header done. So you can hit close, and you can just double check every single page will have that information now. So the next bit, in the footer, place in the footer today's date left aligned. So the same way we did the header, we're going to do the footer. We're going to say Insert, Footer, the blank 3 columns. So the today's date left aligned. Okay, so once again we're going to use Quick Parts, Field, we'll look for date, and there is no mention of the format of the date that we have to use, so you can probably choose any one over here. So I'm just going to leave it on the first one. Go to say OK, put the date in for us. But the next one we have to choose a date with the time center aligned. Okay, so center aligned in the center box. Quick Parts, Field, you're going to look for date again. So we need a date with the time. So here's a date with the time here. We can say OK, and we'll put that in for us. So the last one, last box, the automated file name and path right aligned. So right aligned, the right box, Quick Parts, Field again. So it's file name. And they say you've got to add the path. So there is add path to the file name. So sometimes if they don't say you've got to add the path, you just leave this unticked. But we have to add the path in this question, so we tick it and we say OK. So sometimes if the file path is quite long, it might extend over onto the next line. Don't worry, so in your exam, hopefully when you are on your computer, it will be in the C drive, which means that your destination probably won't be as long as this destination that I'm working with here. Okay, so then we can say close header and footer, and in the footers now, they'll also be on every page. Okay, so this is if that's the end of this question. You'll see then basically most of the time Word will take care of the information that follows. It says all items align to the page margins. Okay, so basically Word will automatically align all these items to the page margin, so that is fine. Word will also do the next bit for us. No other text, or well, basically we will make sure this center one, sorry, is what we will have done. So no other text or placeholders appear in the header and footer areas. That just means that there's no other text besides the text that they've specified will be in our footer and our header, so we have followed and done exactly what they want us to do. No other placeholders means that if we haven't used any of the text boxes in the header, so for example, if we didn't use the center box and it just said text here like it did before, we would click on that box and delete it. But in this case, we have used basically all the boxes, all 6 boxes that we've used for our headers and footers. So that is taken care of. And headers and footers are displayed on every page, and as you can see, that is what is happening. Every page has a header and the footer, the information that we have set for it. Okay, I hope that's okay. If you have any questions about headers and footers, let me know.